Noted personnel report ready to proceed with countdown. Tucker.
Ready.
FSC.
Ready.
Prop 1.
Ready.
Prop 2.
Ready.
PEA.
Ready.
MEA.
Ready.
EEA.
Ready.
VP.
Ready.
SEM.
Ready.
SYS.
Ready.
FAC.
Ready.
ATC3.
Ready.
NSC.
Ready.
Timer.
Ready.
HYE.
Ready.
FMA.
Ready.
SSC.
Ready.
SSP.
Ready.
TM1.
Ready.
TM2.
Ready.
VE.
Ready.
ATC2.
Ready.
VSE.
Ready.
OSM.
Ready.
FACA. Come back to FACA.
Ready
GE.
for FACA.
Roger. FACA. GE.
Ready.
LWell.
Ready.
RC.
Ready.
RCO.
Ready.
ROC.
Ready.
MIPCO.
Ready.
FISPO.
Ready.
NASA TM.
Ready.
USO.
Ready.
AC.
AC is ready.
Launch Director.
Ready.
Post-launch securing will be conducted on Channel 15. Flight data will be reported real-time on Channel 2. Noted personnel switch to Channel 15 after liftoff is confirmed for pad securing. LC, Prop 1, ATC2, SSC, Talker, Prop 2, SSP, FAC, FSC, USO, FISPO, OSM, ATC3. All personnel, if a condition that exceeds a launch constraint is observed during the final 4 minutes, the observer shall announce hold on the countdown net as directed by the Council Operator's Memo. There are no expected or allowable alarms after T-minus 60 seconds. I repeat, there are no expected or allowable alarms after T-minus 60 seconds. To prevent the possibility of a hang fire, personnel at ACS panels are instructed not to switch launch enable to off after T-minus 4 seconds. All personnel remain on Channel 1 until after launch. In the event of a hold after T-minus 4 minutes, recycle steps will begin in Appendix K. Appendix K is the yellow pages. In case of an engine cutoff or no vehicle liftoff, by T+5 seconds, recycle and safing will be performed per Appendix L. Appendix L is the red pages.
SYS. Establish launch sequence and engine start. Record on change list. Activated. Roger. FAC. Verified booster engine section GN2 press is 1200 PSIG minimum.
Verified.
Secure EEB HVAC units ACU 1 and 2. NFAC verify manifold press is 160 to 185 PSIG.
Verified. Cycling lock sync vent.
L minus 6 minutes.
LC, NSC on 1. Go.
This is SMD.
Aquarius SAC-D is configured.
Go ahead, SMD.
Roger.
NLM spacecraft's ready to launch.
Copy that. Spacecraft's ready for launch.
All members of the launch team reporting they are go for launch, and we are standing by to pick up the count.
L minus 5 minutes.
Launch conductor, this is LD. Proceed with terminal count at the end of the built-in hold. Roger.
LC. Establish countdown limit conditions T-minus 4 minutes on.
On.
Load relief verified.
All personnel stand by for release of the hold.
In 3, 2, 1, T-minus
4
4
minutes
minutes and counting.
Bad water system enable.
Enabled.
GN2 purge on.
On.
SSC transfer vehicle electronics internal.
Active.
Tracking the vehicle during flight is an effort supported through an established system. After liftoff, we will hear United Launch Alliance's Steve Agate in the NASA Telemetry Lab at Hangar AE on Cape Canaveral Air Force Station in Florida, where real-time telemetry will be coming in from the Tracking and Data Relay System. All systems are go and T-minus 3 minutes, 15 seconds and counting.
T-minus 3 minutes.
Prop 1, vehicle fuel tank press open.
Open.
Fuel umbilical purge open.
Open.
SSC, armed vehicle ordnance systems.
Active. SNA's armed.
First stage armed.
Second stage armed.
NSC, report spacecraft go.
Aquarius SAC-D is go for launch.
FSC, Bat 1 heater control exit.
Exit.
Bat 2 heater control exit.
Exit.
T-minus 2 minutes.
SSC, FTS Bat 1 and 2 heaters off.
Off.
Prop 1, pressurized vehicle ox tank.
Pressurizing.
FAC, establish pulse suppression water on.
Roger.
T-minus 1 minute, 38 seconds.
T-minus 95 seconds. T-minus 90 seconds.
SSC, hydraulic external power on.
External.
HYE, check hydraulic pressure go.
Go.
T-minus 80 seconds.
Topping to 100%.
ROC, report range go for launch.
Range go.
T-minus 70.
SSC, hydraulics internal.
Internal.
T-minus 60.
T-minus
LC,
1 minute and
T-minus
counting.
second limits on.
On.
Water flow.
T-minus 45.
LC, launch enable to flight.
Flight.
ATC-3, main power disable on.
That's on.
100% launch.
T-minus 35.
Hydraulics are go.
T-minus 35 seconds.
T-minus 30. T-minus 20.
T-minus 15. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition and liftoff of Aquarius and the SAC-D Observatory on an international mission to study Earth's salty seas.
Passing 22 seconds into the flight. Recovering nicely from the initial launch transients. Main engine control is good. Vernier control is good. Up on 36 seconds. Mark, 36 seconds. Mach 1. Vehicle now going transonic. 42 seconds. Still looking good. Good chamber pressure is holding. 49 seconds in, max Q, maximum dynamic pressure in the vehicle. Coming up on the 1 minute mark as we're standing by for solid burnout. Chamber pressure beginning to drop in the solids. have burnout. We'll be holding on to those solids for about another 30 seconds to assure we have a safe water impact point. 1 minute, 13 seconds into the flight. Happening 1 minute, 25 seconds. Mark standing by for our separation of the 3 groundlet solids. Be happening any second now. And we have separation command. Separation, 1 minute, 45 seconds in. The Delta II vehicle not only weighs about half of what it did at launch, expelling propellant at the rate of about 800 pounds per second. 1 minute, 55 seconds in. Altitude now 17.6 nautical miles. Downrange distance 6.2 nautical miles. Velocity 1,395 miles per hour. 2 minutes, 10 seconds. It's 25 seconds into the flight. Main chamber pressure continuing to hold. Very good. Vernier chamber pressure also good at this time. Steering is very good in the main engine and the verniers. Very quiet ride. Passing 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Altitude now 26.7 nautical miles. Downrange distance 17.9 nautical miles. Velocity 2,993 miles per hour. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. 3 minutes into the flight. Main engine chamber pressure continues to hold. Vernier engine chamber pressure continues to hold. Right where we want them to be. Main engine pitch and yaw steering is very good. Very little control is necessary. As we're passing 3 minutes and 15 seconds in. Altitude now 32.8 nautical miles. Downrange distance 42.3 nautical miles. Velocity 4,339 miles per hour. On 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Mark, 3:30 into the flight. Less than 1 minute remains until main engine cutoff. Up on 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Altitude now 40.2 nautical miles. Downrange distance 78.3 nautical miles. Velocity 6,385 miles per hour. Passing 4 minutes, about 25 seconds or so until main engine cutoff. Minutes, 15 seconds, stand by for main engine cutoff. Chamber pressure has decreased. We have MECO standing by for VECO. We have VECO standing by for 1-2 SEP. And we have separation standing by for ignition. And we have ignition on the second stage. Second stage chamber pressures are rising. Good steady state level in the second stage. Standing by for fairing jettison. We have jettison command. Good fairing jettison, now passing 5 minutes into the flight. 5 minutes, 5 seconds, altitude 70.7 nautical miles. Downrange distance 245.7 nautical miles. Velocity 10,240.2 miles per hour. 5 minutes, 20 seconds in. Still looking good. This first burn of the second stage for today has a duration of approximately 6 minutes and 30 seconds. About 1 minute into the burn right now. Good steady state chamber pressure. Hydraulics at nominal level. Good engine control in the second stage. Jump on 6 minutes in. Mark, 6 minutes into the flight. Altitude now 87.4 nautical miles, downrange distance 384.6 nautical miles, velocity now passing 10,860 miles per hour. At flight events are very close to their expected time. We're passing 6 minutes 45 seconds in. Seven minutes into the flight with an altitude of 98.1 nautical miles, downrange distance 535 nautical miles, velocity 11,641 miles per hour. Passing 7 minutes 25 seconds. Chamber pressure and hydraulic pressure holding well. Command receiver decoders have been shut down as commanded. Right on scheduled time. 7 minutes 38 seconds in. And just verified here that we are now locked on TDRS. 7 minutes 51 seconds in. Altitude now passing 103 nautical miles, downrange distance 682 nautical miles, velocity 12,482 miles per hour. About 3 minutes remaining in this first burn of the second stage. On 8 minutes 30 seconds, altitude now 104.2 nautical miles, downrange distance 795 nautical miles, velocity passing 13,200 miles per hour. 8 minutes 40 seconds in. Second stage chamber pressure holding well. Pretty good engine control in the second stage. Coming up on the 9-minute mark. Mark, 9 minutes into the flight. Altitude now 104 nautical miles. Downrange distance 889 nautical miles. Velocity 13,854 miles per hour. About 2 minutes now remaining in this first burn for today's flight. 9 minutes 15 seconds in. Control continues to look good. Very little movement in the second stage. Hydraulic pressure continues to be stable. Passing 9 minutes 45 seconds. About a minute and a half now remaining in the burn. Chamber pressure is starting to decline in the second stage. Coming up on 10 minutes. Mark, 10 minutes into the flight. Altitude now 102.2 nautical miles. Downrange distance 1,096 nautical miles. Velocity 15,264 miles per hour. 10 minutes 15 seconds. About a minute remains in this first of our second stage burns for today. Still looking good. Chamber pressure continuing to decline as expected. Control is good in pitch and yaw. Hydraulic pressure is holding. Ten minutes, 40 seconds in. Altitude now 100.7 nautical miles. Downrange distance 1,239 nautical miles. Velocity 16,251 miles per hour. Up on 11 minutes. Mark, 11 minutes into the flight, standing by for SECO 1. Expected in about 15 seconds. We have SECO. Burn should begin in about 41 minutes. As we're passing 11 minutes and 30 seconds into the flight, altitude 100 nautical miles, downrange distance 1,435 nautical miles, velocity 16,979.9 miles per hour.